Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So let's talk a minute about technology, shall we? Now, I, along with the next guy, am amazed at where we are in the world. If you would have told me 30 years ago that I would have been watching movies or TV shows the way I do in my truck, and have a phone in my truck for that matter, the technology that we have today, I mean, it's just amazing. It really is. And the question isn't, can we do things with technology? It's, when it comes to some things, should we do things? With AI and some of the technology that's coming out, I think it's really cool. I don't know that I would ever trust it, but like cars that have, you can have it parallel park for you. That's pretty cool because I've known a lot of people over the years that have had trouble parallel parking their car. As I say, as a professional driver, I don't think I could ever trust my car to park itself. But if you can stomach the risk, because hey, if it does, if it doesn't work the way it's intended and it hits another car while it's parking, you're still the driver of that car. So you're still responsible. You're the one that car is registered to. So you're still responsible for anything that it does, whether you're in control of it or not. But here's what's concerning to me, okay? Now we have robots and we have AI and we have autonomous trucks. Now, President Trump, with his economic plan, is bringing back the plan is that there will be 4 million jobs brought back to the United States by the time he's done. As you know, there's a lot of people that sit in mom and dad's basement playing video games now. And 4 million jobs means those people are going to have to get off the couch and go to work. And that's part of the reason why the food stamp program and the welfare system is being revamped, because able-bodied people need to get off their ass and work, right? But here's my thing, okay? If all of corporate America goes to AI and robotics and autonomous trucks and things of this nature, okay? If the whole country goes to autonomous trucks, what are truck drivers gonna be doing? What are we supposed to do? I've been doing this for 36 years, okay? I was a radio news director before I drove truck. But I promise you, radio ain't like it was when I was in it. We had toggle switches that we flipped on for the microphone and a knob to turn up the modulation for the mic and things like this, right? And turntables. I had turntables there were still turntables when I was in radio. It's all computerized now. My brain would be blank as a fart. I am obsolete in the radio world. Now, that being said, driving truck is pretty much all I know how to do. And some people, well, you'd have to go back to school and learn something else. Okay, but what am I going to learn that won't be saturated at that point? Because all the other truck drivers and all the people in the factories that were replaced by robots and all of the call center people that were replaced by AI, and radio announcers may even be replaced by AI. Who the hell knows? Folks, we got to look at this we got to look at this stuff close and wonder if we're headed in the right direction. Because if nobody is able to go get a job, then nobody has money to spend, unless we do go to a society where we all depend on the government to take care of us. Now, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. That's communism. We don't want communism here. We really don't. I know a lot of people think that sounds like a good idea because of this Maldani out in New York that's running for mayor of New York City. People think sounds like a good idea. It's really not, and it's really never worked well anywhere on the globe. Nowhere. Read up on it. Read your history. It doesn't work. And honestly, we are a free society here. We're free. We're free to choose. We're free to speak. We're free to do damn near anything other than some of the commandments, right? We're not allowed to steal from each other. We're not allowed to murder each other, rape each other, beat each other up, that sort of thing. That stuff is against the law, and we're punished for it. But for most things, we get to choose what we eat, when we eat, how we eat it. We're free to choose our doctor. We're free to choose our insurance to pay for the doctor. In a communist society, all the doctors get paid the same, which means no one's incentivized to be the best, because the best get paid more. The best in any profession get paid more. The lawyer that charges $1,000 an hour is worth more than the lawyer that charges $90, because they're the best, and that's how we work in our society. Competition. It's a free market society. So anyway, some food for thought for you. Think about it, and we all need to collectively figure this out. Be safe out there.